Good evening, and welcome to our 2021 Beyond Bags virtual auction event. My name is Chris Williams, and I'm Executive Director of CancerLINC. As many of you know, CancerLINC has held a handbag auction for many years. We were planning our 14th auction, newly named Beyond Bags, last year when the pandemic set in. And first, we postponed the event, as many of you know, and then we decided to hold it this year as a virtual online auction event. While we're disappointed that we're unable to host a large indoor event with food and beverage and fun as we have in the past, we're pleased and gratified that so many of you have visited the event site, registered, submitted bids, and are here with us tonight, joining us live. So thank you. Please keep bidding on the terrific assortment of items, experience packages during the program. We will highlight many of these items tonight. Support this fundraiser and our mission services for local cancer patients is made possible by many generous cancer care partners and local businesses. We will acknowledge their support throughout the night. However, I would like to take this moment to extend our special thanks to our presenting sponsor, Virginia Cancer Institute. Virginia Cancer Institute, or as many of you know it, VCI for short, was founded in 1981 and has grown to become one of the largest community providers of oncology services within the greater Richmond and Tri-Cities area, with 38 hematology and oncology providers and 7 surgeons practicing in 8 different locations across the region. VCI has been recognized by the American Society of Clinical Oncology for its comprehensive quality care and standards. Virginia Cancer Institute maintains a commitment to providing comprehensive, collaborative, and efficient care. And CancerLINC is proud to have them as an original partner and supporter of our event this evening. Our event will be fast-paced, entertaining, and inspirational. To lead us through the program, we are very pleased to have with us again this year Ernie Rogers of Black Tie Benefit Auctions. Ernie is a special friend of CancerLINC and will serve as our MC for tonight, and we are so pleased and thankful to have Ernie with us again this year. Take it away, Ernie.
Thank you, Chris. And thank you all for joining us this evening. This is a special event, and we are here to raise funds for the important work CancerLINC does in helping local cancer patients. My name is Ernie Rogers, and it is again my privilege to serve as MC for the Beyond Bags event. Our program tonight includes entertainment, inspiring patient stories, features on some of the items up for sale, and of course, some fun too. First of all, I hope you have visited the Beyond Bags auction website. It is easy to access the auction website. Either go to cancerlinc.org/event or simply click on the QR code shown on the bottom right of your screen. Before we feature the available items, let's start the program with some music. Richmond's own Soul Providers have been entertaining crowds in the area for over 20 years. The band is led by local attorney Steve Webb on vocals and harp. Soul Providers brings their own unique mixture of gritty 60s soul and hard drive blues to the party. If you like to dance, Soul Providers delivers the goods, featuring a solid rhythm section and the mighty Have Mercy horns. The band is made up of 9 accomplished musicians whose resumes include years of experience performing with other regional and national acts. Tonight, the band is performing But It's All Right. This video was actually recorded live at the Broadberry in September of 2020 for the 2020 Virtual Lawyer Palooza. Ladies and gentlemen,
always try to bring me down. But I'm telling you, girl, don't wanna say that someday. You certainly okay, yeah, but it's alright, girl, 'cause you've been hurting me. Now it's alright. Well, now one day you're gonna see you'll never find a guy like me who'll love you right both day and night. You'll never worry or fuss or fight. But I'm telling you, girl, no, it's true that someday he'll be back to you. Yeah, now it's alright, girl, 'cause you've been hurting me. Now it's alright. Skip it down. Oh, yeah. My baby. Oh, it's alright, girl. Yeah, it's alright, girl. There's one thing I wanna say. You'll meet a guy, he'll make you pay. He'll treat you bad, it's gonna make you sad. You lose a love that you never had. Telling you, girl, I know it's true, baby. Every time I sing this song, I tell this to you, but it's alright, girl. You've been hurting me, now it's alright. Well, now one day you're gonna see you'll never find a guy like me who'll treat you bad, gonna make you sad. You lose a love you never had. So bye-bye, yeah, baby, bye-bye. I'm telling you, baby, bye-bye. Such a love,
All right, are you done dancing yet? Let's keep the fun going. Before we get too far along, let me provide a few tips on making the most of the evening. We suggest you use two devices tonight. One, like your computer, to watch the event, and your second device, like your phone, to bid on the items. It's easy to access the auction website. Either go to cancerlink.org/event or simply click on the QR code shown on the bottom right of your screen. Since this is an online auction, we want you to know how to bid. Click on any items you would like to buy. View the current bid or starting bid amount. Enter your bid. Some items actually require a minimum increase of $10 or $25. Uncheck the proxy bid option or read what a proxy bid is and decide if this is right for you. Enter your bid by pressing the blue bid bar. If you want the item now, consider the Buy It Now option. You will be notified by email or text message if someone outbids you, so stay nearby. If you have the winning bid, CancerLINC will notify you within 2 days of the auction to arrange pickup of your item. We also have a door prize tonight. Everyone who registers their email address in the auction site is entered to win a Burger Batch experience package that includes a 3-course wine or beer pairing for a party of up to 6 guests. It's a $150 value. We will announce the winner a little later in the program, so stay tuned to see if you won. Throughout the night, I will remind you what an incredible organization CancerLINC is and how they need your donations to help local cancer patients. On the front page of the website or from the top menu bar, you can make a contribution that will support CancerLINC's vital services. To tell you more about CancerLINC, Paul Rainey, CancerLINC's president, is actually joining us tonight by video.
Good evening. Welcome to CancerLINC's 2021 Beyond Bags event. My name is Paul Rainey, and I am the current president of the board of directors for CancerLINC, and I welcome you and I'm thankful for you joining us here tonight. CancerLINC exists to relieve the burden of these legal and financial issues so patients can focus on their care and recovery. Our mission remains to help cancer patients and their families with the legal and financial issues that result from their disease. These circumstances may include mounting medical debt due to treatment costs, insurance denials, housing instability or foreclosures, employment issues due to missed work, and end-of-life planning documents, just to name a few examples. For so many patients, these issues can be insurmountable, and they don't know where to turn. Most of the patients we serve are hardworking, low-income adults who don't have the financial resources to otherwise hire an attorney or financial advisor. Additionally, they are consumed with doctor's visits, testing, treatment, and sometimes hospitalization required to fight their cancer. In most cases, these patients are sick and weary because of the disease and treatments. In our most recent fiscal year, CancerLINC assisted 459 local cancer patients with 576 legal and financial issues. It is estimated that since its founding, CancerLINC has provided these vital non-medical services for more than 10,000 clients and their families. Just as noteworthy is that 79% of the patients CancerLINC serves live below the federally defined poverty level and receive free professional services from at least one of the more than 175 skilled and compassionate CancerLINC volunteer attorneys and financial advisors. Thank you for joining us this evening. I'd like to thank our sponsors for making this evening possible, and I'd like to remind you that without your generous support, we would not be able to continue doing this for these needy patients. Please enjoy the rest of the evening.
Thank you, Paul. We have some very nice items available to bid on tonight. Let me tell you about a couple of these items. First of all, we have the Versace quilted shoulder bag and the Versace scarf. Currently, the bid is only $235, and I think the estimated value on that, Mary, was what, $4 million? Something like that?
Close to $4 million, yeah.
Very good, very good. We also have the Takori earrings from Diamonds Direct and BCB Generation Tote. We have the, where's the tote? We have the tote, okay, but we've got the Takori earrings, and again, that bid currently is up to $400, all right? So that's a deal and a steal right there, all right? We also have the Dries Van Noten purse, ladies and gentlemen. That one has a value of $16.75. Somebody's going to get a deal on that right now. So make sure that you place your bids, okay? Earlier this evening, or this week, we actually offered 50 mystery bags for purchase. Wow, did they go quickly. Within 24 hours, all 50 mystery bags were sold. For a $20 purchase, winners won gift cards to local businesses and restaurants worth at least $25 each. As an example, Carla Peters won a $40 gift certificate to Firebird's wood-fired grill. Congratulations, Carla. We will announce a few other winners throughout the program. The reason this fundraiser is so important is to help cancer patients in their time of need. CancerLINC provided help to Sandra when she did not know what to do or who to turn to. Sandra would like to share her story with us tonight.
I learned about my cancer diagnosis on November the 16th of 2016. I had started a new job when I was diagnosed, actually that week. Going back thinking, well, you know, what am I going to tell them? Do I continue working here? Do I do the right thing and say, hey, maybe you should go back to the other candidate and talk with them? And then, okay, should I stay here? Are they wanting to keep me on? Will they continue to, you know, pay for health care? You know, all of that, you know, am I going to keep my job? Which in the long run, they let me go. Yeah, I was concerned. I was, you know, upset and concerned, and what am I going to do? You think about everything when you hear the possibility that you have cancer. Everything else kind of goes out the window, and you concentrate on that word. CancerLINC and Rudy Garcia really helped me through all of that. And we did find something, actually a policy, a long-term disability policy. It had not have been him looking at this and looking at everything, and I don't know if I would have really paid attention to that. When you go through something like this and you're faced with the possibility of not having a job, not having health care, you do wonder, you feel it's a very lonely period in your life in which, and you don't have anybody to fall back on. I'm just very thankful for CancerLINC and Rudy Garcia.
CancerLINC can make a tremendous difference for cancer patients who are dealing with issues they never thought possible, like losing their job or getting behind on bills or just wondering how they're going to get by. CancerLINC connects patients with the resources they need to help with the problems they face. Locally, there are more than 175 attorneys and financial advisors who generously donate their time and services to help CancerLINC patients. Last year, more than 79% of the patients who contacted CancerLINC qualified for free professional services from these attorneys and financial advisors. CancerLINC does not charge patients any fees. They depend on donations from the public, foundations, and events like this one to keep their doors open. Will you make a donation tonight to help hundreds of local cancer patients like Sandra? You can make a contribution on the front page of the auction website and with the donate menu option. A quick way to get to the auction website is by using your mobile device to click on the QR code shown at the bottom right of your screen. Thank you for making a gift. In addition to good folks like you who are buying items and making donations, we want to recognize those businesses that have supported CancerLINC and this Beyond Bags event. As Chris mentioned earlier, we're especially thankful to the Virginia Cancer Institute for being our presenting sponsor. Other businesses and groups that have contributed to the success of this event include Bon Secours Mercy Health Systems, Capital One, VCU Health Massey Cancer Center, LabCorp, Rosie's, the Colonial Downs location, Dillard's at Stony Point, Dominion Energy, Williams Mullen, DeBoer South, McGuire Woods, MCV Foundation. We are grateful to these generous partners and hope you will support their businesses. One of the premier auction items we have available for you is a sunset cocktail cruise on the James. Please pull up this item and we'll tell you more about it. With me here tonight is Ed Bowman, CancerLINC board member and the captain of this trip. Ed, I understand that this is an evening cruise down the James for a party of 4 that includes food and beverage. Can you provide us with some details?
Ernie, I'm glad you asked. This is a great time available to anybody who wants to spend the money. So spend it on a great cause with CancerLINC. There's 4 great things here. Sunset, cocktails, cruise, delicious food. So let's bid this thing up. It's exciting. My wife and I have done this multiple times. It's a lot of fun. If the weather's nice, we can take a dip in the water, so definitely bring your bathing suit. And we'll get to go downriver from County to see some of the plantations and homes along the river. We'll also be able to go and finish our trip up by in front of the boathouse and Rockets Landing, where we can see the sunset over the city skyline. So we're excited. We can also, if we have more than one bidder, we can also offer multiple cruises. So let's bid this thing up. It's a lot of fun.
And I understand there's a lot of food, is that correct? And
There
you're
is.
the cook, is that right?
Yes, we're going to provide all the delicious appetizers. There'll be a fruit and cheese board. There'll be some hot appetizers and then also some cool appetizers. So we'll have plenty of cocktails, delicious food, cruise, and end it with the sunset.
Very good. Thank you so much, Ed. Ed, that sounds terrific, and it's very generous of you to offer this trip. It could not come at a better time after a year of precautions to enjoy a relaxing evening on the water with close friends. Folks, this is a terrific deal, and I know you will enjoy it. Bid on this incredible experience right now. You'll probably get a bit thirsty. You're probably getting a bit thirsty right now, and you're at home, so there's no drinking and driving issues to worry about. Our friends at the Shaved Duck Restaurant at Westchester Commons in Midlothian want to share with you with us one of their signature cocktails.
Hey guys, Craig here with the Shaved Duck Restaurant. I'm going to walk you through how we make one of our popular cocktails here, the Midlothian. We're going to start out with 2 ounces of bourbon. In this case, we use Maker's Mark. And add a little sweet vermouth. ½ ounce of that. Grab some yellow chartreuse, ½ ounce of that as well. And finish it off with a ½ ounce of B&B, Brandy and Benedictine. From there, add a little ice, give it a little stir. Stir it about 10-15 seconds, just trying to work on the dilution, also kind of chill that drink down a little bit. Then, strain into a coupe. From there, we'll finish it off with a nice piece of lemon zest. Right around the rim, give it a little twist, and there you go. The Midlothian.
Wow, wasn't that fun? Before you head to the kitchen to make your own, the fine folks at Shaved Duck have also donated a $50 gift card that we will give away right now. You don't need to buy anything, all right? This is a special door prize for the evening. Everyone who registered on the website is included in the drawing. So let's pick the winner. And the winner is... We feel like we're on the Wheel of Fortune. And here we go. I just can't see it. It's Jonathan Tinker. Jonathan Tinker. Jonathan Tinker, congratulations, you're the winner. A quick reminder to make sure you have registered on the website to be eligible for these free door prizes. In just a bit, we're going to draw for the primary door prize a wine-beer pairing meal at Burger Batch for up to 6 people. Stay with us to see if you win. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, we're here to have fun. You're going to be bidding on some terrific items. You're going to make donations to support CancerLINC and its work in helping local cancer patients. Tara is a family member of one of the patients of CancerLINC that CancerLINC actually helped. Let's hear from her now.
I think my first exposure to CancerLINC was learning about your life planning clinics and attending one of those many years back and seeking out some help and trying to help my fiance plan for wills and medical directive and power of attorney. Ultimately, the resources that you all provided did help in getting power of attorney and medical directive done. But yes, the will wasn't completed, so after he did pass away, there was no will. You know, he was always so positive and so in the moment and just living life and loving the people he was with that I think he just had a hard time facing some of those issues. But when he did pass away without a will, I worried a great deal about how kind of wrapping up all of those financial affairs, legal affairs were going to impact his son, who had just turned 21, just about a week before he passed away. And so the estate attorney was so helpful in answering a lot of the questions that I had for how to make sure that everything was closed out in a way that wasn't going to create a negative impact for his son down the road, because this was something I'd never dealt with before, and I just really wanted to make sure that, you know, it was as easy on his son as possible. I mean, tremendous relief just to have access to that information. You know, it was something that we had talked about, and I was urging him to take care of some of those issues. But I think also too, just, you know, being around the other families that were dealing with similar situations. I mean, I think any sort of major illness is very isolating for everyone. And I think just having that camaraderie and other people to kind of ask questions of too and share stories, it made me feel like it wasn't quite as alone, you know. But I would just urge everyone to ask for that help. It can be hard to do, but you know, it helps the patient, it helps the family, and it helps you concentrate on getting well, or in my case, on being able to say goodbye with peace of mind, that his family that his son in particular would be able to move ahead and enjoy his life and not have those final complications of legal and tax issues to deal with.
Not only does CancerLINC serve the needs of cancer patients, but they are a resource and help these patients' families. Your donations make it possible to help families with life planning issues such as estate plans and guardianship of relatives. Thanks to CancerLINC and more than 175 local volunteer professionals, 80% of these patients receive these services free of charge. Most patients could not afford these services on their own. Make a donation on the website to support this important work. Now, let's check on the status of the river cruise. Where are we right now with the bids? We're up to $650, ladies and gentlemen. What a deal, what a deal. This is the river cruise, ladies and gentlemen. There's some great deals here. Think of the enjoyment you'll have with your private party cruising down the James River with incredible scenic views. Ed Bowman will provide you with the very best trip. I'm sure you will want this package to share with your friends and family. Bid on it right now. Bidding closes on this item in just a few minutes. Let's also highlight a few of the other auction items. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the Independence Golf Club package, ladies and gentlemen, and the current bid on that is only $225. We also have the cottage stay at the mill at Fine Creek, and the bid on that is only $305. So there's some deals, and there's still some room, and you can still win here tonight. Remember, the description of the items and the current bids are there on your screen. Earlier, we mentioned how successful the mystery bags were, and we want to congratulate Cindy Jenkins for winning a $50 gift certificate to Relics to Rhinestones, and Mary Jo Lane for winning the Drive Shack package worth $90. Congratulations to both of you. It's also worth recognizing that Julie Wilcox, Wendy Meisler, and Sandra Gum for buying four or more of our mystery bags. We thank you. It's now time to draw for the winner of tonight's door prize. If you recall, this is a Burger Batch Experience package, which includes a 3-course wine or beer pairing for a party up to 6 guests, which is a $150 value. Mary Sadovsky is a CancerLINC board member and the coordinator of this annual event. She truly deserves our recognition and appreciation for doing such a fabulous job. Mary, I know you don't care to be on camera, but would you tell us a little bit about the door prize drawing and who won the dining experience?
Thank you, Ernie, and thanks to everyone who has participated in the annual fundraising event to support CancerLINC. We have had 155 people register for the Beyond Bags virtual auction, and we've entered everyone's name into the wheel, and we'll be selecting one of those names now. So the door prize winner is Michael Minter. Congratulations, Michael.
Several years back, CancerLINC worked with a Sandra who was struggling with multiple issues, all while going through cancer surgery and treatment. She is now a cancer survivor, CancerLINC advocate and donor who is paying it forward for others with the same experiences. It is our privilege to share Sandra's story with you tonight.
I learned about my cancer diagnosis in July of 2015 after having had a well woman's checkup. It was invasive carcinoma. What it meant was that I had, even though it was in the early stages, the breast cancer was discovered on the right side, and it was the type of breast cancer that was deep into the tissue. On the inside, I mean, when you hear that word cancer on the inside, I think your mind in about 10 seconds sees all sorts of scenarios as far as what's coming down the road. And, you know, I've never been a person given to nervousness but it was alarming at that point. You go through probably all sort of different emotions in a very short span of time. Well, CancerLINC was very instrumental in making me feel as if I was not by myself. From the moment that I came into the office, I had a myriad of issues that the breast cancer had started to cause. You go through the financial aspects of it as far as not being able to work, but still having to meet certain requirements in your life, such as your normal everyday bills. I had some issues as far as that came up down the road. I had an employer that I was working for at the time that terminated my employment, and CancerLINC was very instrumental in helping me resolve that matter legally. As far as the referrals that they were able to give me, it put me in touch with a outstanding attorney who we still have contact to this day. It was a really, really, really rewarding experience for me. You know, it was just such a relief how every problem that I had that I presented to CancerLINC, they were swift. You know, they were swift with the resources, and you know, I can't say enough about how that having someone in your corner that kind of takes the weight of those situations off of you, where you're then able to concentrate on trying to get well. You know, some of the worst things in the world is while you're sick with chemo, trying to worry about where the rent's coming from, how you're gonna pay the electric bill, and you know, and battle cancer way on top of it. So CancerLINC was just phenomenal. That's the only word. Well, I shouldn't say the only word, but that's definitely a word that comes to mind when I think of CancerLINC.
The CancerLINC staff hear stories like Sandra's on a regular basis. Her experience and those of other patients are incredibly inspiring. CancerLINC services are unique and vital. There is no other organization in the state that provides the same care and service for cancer patients. This has been a challenging year for everyone, especially cancer patients, as their issues have been amplified by the pandemic. Their needs are growing, and they are contacting CancerLINC for help. More than 79% of the patients CancerLINC helps are below the poverty line, and 79% are 50 years of age or older. These are folks who have limited resources and live on fixed incomes, whose otherwise would not afford the professional assistance and advocacy. CancerLINC provides this through its network of volunteer professional providers. Consider making a gift to CancerLINC tonight. You may designate your donation in honor of or in a memory of someone special through your CancerLINC website. Or you can make a donation through this auction website, either on the front page or through the Donate tab at the top of the screen. Consider the following. Your gift of $1,000 will actually pay for 1 month of rent for the CancerLINC call center. If you would like to help us out at the $1,000 level, please make a donation right now. $750 equals 1 month of the services needed for CancerLINC staff to communicate patients, volunteer professionals, and cancer care providers. Internet, phone, website, fax. If you'd like to help us out at the $750 level, please make your donation right now. $500 is our next level, and it supports the telephone services to answer patient calls for help. If you'd like to help us out at the $500 level, please make your donation right now. $250 allows CancerLINC staff to provide life planning services to a cancer patient and their family at the bedside, in hospice or at home. If you would like to help us out at the $250 level, please make your donation right now. The last level, ladies and gentlemen, is $100. $100 will fund the translation services to connect a non-English speaking cancer patient with CancerLINC services. Your gifts are needed to help local patients and loved ones who are struggling with different and difficult situations, just like the stories we have heard here tonight. We may have a few to mention that just came in. Ladies and gentlemen, take a good look as we wind down the program. Let me remind you that this is the final call for bids for the Sunset Cocktail Cruise on the James. Hurry up and get your bids in now. Ed Bowman is ready to make this a spectacular evening for you and your guests. We will announce the winner in just a few minutes. There are also a few items that we need to highlight, and those items are, folks, the Kate Spade Bright Pink Laurel. And that currently only has a bid of $120. Make sure that you visit that item. Our next item is the Stella and Dot French Twist Ribbon Necklace and the French Twist Statement Necklace. The bid's currently only $70. What a deal, what a steal, somebody's gonna get it. And our last is the Michael Kors bag, and that currently has a bid of $90. Make sure you go back and revisit those items. As a reminder, you're going to be able to bid on these items until 10 p.m. tonight. The winners will be contacted by CancerLINC within the next few days to coordinate pickup of the item you purchased. Okay, folks, we are ready to announce the winner of the Sunset Cocktail Cruise on the James. And our top bid was actually, no, it wasn't $5 million. No, it was, the high winner was Marcy. Thank you so much. Congratulations, Marcy. The CancerLINC staff will actually contact you with Ed, connect you with Ed to work out the details for your trip. Before we end, Chris Williams has a few closing remarks. Chris.
Wow, it's hard to believe that we're at the end of the program. I hope tonight that you've enjoyed the program that you've seen and seen some wonderful items and you've been able to bid on them, and also been inspired by the stories that you heard. I want to take a minute before we close to thank Ernie and Black Tie Benefit Auctions for being our master of ceremony tonight, a master that has helped us for many, many years. And we're grateful for your continued support of our organization and the work that we do. I also want to thank Eventful for their expert guidance, support, and production of tonight's event. Without their expertise, this technology would be impossible for us, truly. I'd also want to just take a minute and just call out someone who has been indispensable to making this event possible, and that's Casey Young, our staff member. And I'd love to get her on the screen, but she's shaking her head no, because Casey's incredible amount of work on the auction website itself, as well as all of the communications that you've seen come out, and she deserves an incredible amount of thanks for all that she's done. And hopefully she'll get half a day off tomorrow. So, and again, you know, we want to thank all of our sponsors. We want to thank Virginia Cancer Institute for being our presenting sponsors, and all of the other sponsors and partners that make our services possible. Every day, there are cancer patients who contact us in search of help. It's our privilege to help each one with the issues they are facing. Finally, thanks to all of you for taking your time this evening, watching, tuning in, bidding, and to all of our many friends and supporters, whether you are able to join us tonight or not. You allow us to do this wonderful work that we do each and every day, and we are inspired by the people we help. And so thank you for giving us this privilege. On behalf of CancerLINC, I want to thank you for supporting Beyond Bags virtual auction event. And I also want you to stay tuned to our website and our communications that come through the mail, because we have a couple other fundraising events that are going to be fun and exciting that are a little bit later in the spring, and we know that you will enjoy them. So in closing, thank you and good night.